Welcome back guys. On our Manchester radar here we're gonna mention more about Senne Lammens' performance. New impressive golden talent at Carrington Gabriel and reaction about Manchester United nowadays performance. Iconic ex-Manchester United goalkeeper Peter Schmeichel has aimed a dig at Andre Onana and Altay Bayındır as he offered up his verdict on Senne Lammens' debut. Following the positive outing, the iconic shot stopper moved to temper expectations around Lammens after his first start. The summer signing made his United bow on Saturday afternoon as he kept a clean sheet during the 2-0 win over newly promoted AFC Sunderland. Ruben Amorim made the bold move to drop Bayındır to his bench and hand the Belgian, Lammens, an opportunity to make his first appearance on the eve of the international break. His arrival comes during a turgid period for United goalkeepers, with both Bayındır and Onana making several high-profile mistakes. Onana completed a temporary move to Trabzonspor of the Turkish Super League, allowing the 23-year-old to move up the ranks at Old Trafford and compete with the Turkey goalkeeper for a place in the first team. Schmeichel couldn't help but highlight the previous misdemeanors from shot stoppers that have come back to haunt United. And, although the early signs are positive for Lammens, the multiple-time Premier League-winning goalkeeper stressed that he didn't want to put too much pressure on his shoulders, outlining the real quality will be shown responding to mistakes further down the line. You think about the goalkeepers that we've had over these last couple of years and how many goals we've conceded from errors. 9 errors already this season. It's too much, he told Monday Night Club. I go back to when I played, my instruction was, and it was the same with Edwin van der Sar and David De Gea, we had to save the team 10 points a season, not give them away, and that's what we've got used to in the last couple of years, goalkeepers giving goals away and therefore losing points. First of all, it's nice to see a clean sheet, then a really good and solid goalkeeping performance. It's what you see this young lad. He didn't really have much to do for a long time. He literally only had the ball at his feet, and he did quite well. You'd expect that from any young goalkeeper these days, as that's how they're brought up. So there was some resemblance to Edwin, a couple of long balls. He had that first save down to his left, which you expect him to save, but once he's done that, he's a goalkeeper now, he's saving balls. From that, I think his confidence grew. You could see from the first cross, Matthijs de Ligt's reaction was fantastic. Defenders want that when they're under the cosh to take some of that pressure off. He went on. It's not happened at Man United for a bit, and of course, the defenders were happy about it. It's far too early to talk about it, how good this guy is. He's only young. He's hardly played any competitive football. He's most certainly not at Man United. Unfortunately, we've seen over the years, great players come into Man United, and the pressure is relentless. Then they can't deal with that. It would be silly for someone like me to put more pressure on him. Let's jump into this impressive young talent as new Neymar, 14 years old. Manchester United have the next Neymar. Gabriel is one of the most exciting young talents to ever come through Man United's prestigious academy, and in many ways he is a normal 14-year-old, but his extraordinary talent is revealed when he steps onto a football pitch. There is certainly nothing normal about what Gabriel can do with a ball at his feet. Gabriel is a rising star in Manchester United's academy. The Manchester Evening News would not usually highlight a player so young, but there is a buzz in youth football about what Gabriel could achieve. Some academy followers suggest he could be the best talent United's academy has ever seen. That is quite the prediction considering the graduates who have come before Gabriel, who already has more than 200,000 followers on Instagram and a sponsorship deal with Nike. Academy coaches who have worked with Gabriel have marveled at the youngster's skill set and have struggled to find weaknesses, despite playing him years above his age group. Gabriel idolizes Neymar, and some of his goals are reminiscent of the Brazilian at the peak of his powers. Last weekend in an under-18 game, Gabriel glided into the penalty area, deceived a Manchester City defender with a shimmy and found the corner. The clip has amassed thousands of views on social media. Word of Gabriel's talent has already swept around the world. Europe's top clubs have closely followed his development, and the teenager was close to leaving United in the summer. Talks were advanced with a European giant, and an 11th-hour meeting was held at Carrington in an attempt to keep Gabriel. It's understood Jason Wilcox, Director of Football, and Omar Baroda, CEO, were present, which shows the high regard in which Gabriel is held. United reiterated that Gabriel could become the face of the club, and it was eventually agreed the teenage sensation would remain in Manchester. The player's final decision was decisive. There are windows for rivals to poach academy players at 14 and 16. Gabriel has committed his future at United for another 2 years at least, but interest from Europe's biggest sides will only intensify as he gets older, especially as he holds a European passport through his parents. United know they have a special talent on their hands, and recently introduced Gabriel to Ruben Amorim. During their exchange, Amorim spent time discussing his philosophy and stressed the importance of working hard, even recalling an anecdote about Cristiano Ronaldo as an example. Amorim played alongside Ronaldo for Portugal's national team. The United boss recounted stories about Ronaldo's work ethic. He was the first to report for training and the last to leave. Gabriel does not lack a work ethic. He is already living like a dedicated professional athlete with his diet and recovery sessions, and wakes up at 6 a.m. most days to make his dream a reality. In the summer, he trained at a Nike camp in Marbella with Newcastle midfielder Sandro Tonali and former Liverpool striker Danny Ings. When Marcus Rashford joined Aston Villa on loan in January, Gabriel thanked him for taking penalties with him at Carrington before he left. He also received a "Get Well Soon" video from Andre Onana when he was recovering from his shoulder injury last year. Experienced players are shocked when they learn his age. Gabriel has been offered a box at the new Old Trafford, which is planned to be completed by 2030, and was invited to watch the Premier League opener against Arsenal in the director's box. It speaks volumes that brands are already desperate to work with Gabriel, who was subject to interest from Adidas before Nike beat off competition from the German company. Adidas were in pole position to sign Gabriel before a late effort from Nike to better their offer. How many 14-year-olds could spark a bidding war between sportswear's commercial giants? United want to temper expectations to help Gabriel focus on football. Former Academy director Nick Cox was asked a question about Gabriel during an interview earlier this year, and politely steered the conversation in another direction. Those questions will become common for his successor. Those who know Gabriel are not concerned about keeping him grounded. He has strong family support and a circle of friends, and those closest to him don't let him get ahead of himself. He is just JJ to them. Gabriel possesses the right mentality to enjoy a successful career. It takes him just minutes to forget about the football after leaving the pitch following an academy game at Carrington. That is a trait that many top professionals share, the ability to separate what happens on the pitch from their home lives. But Gabriel loves playing football and entertaining with the ball. Darren Fletcher was appointed as U18 manager in the summer, and a source praised Fletcher's handling of Gabriel this season because he wants him on the ball as much as possible. Gabriel has been played down the middle and from the left this term, although it doesn't matter which position he plays because the end result is the same. He tears through the opposition and scores. So thank you guys for watching that video. Let's meet again in next session, but make sure you subscribe for never missing the new updates.